We're going to use this graphic aid in order to talk about some circles. Now, remember that when you have a circle, I'm going to go down. Oh, it's not there. Okay, so I'll just go here. So if I have a circle, this right here is the center of my circle. If I draw two radii like so, this right here is called a central angle. And the central angle is equal to the arc that it cuts off. So if this is 60 degrees, then the angle is also 60 degrees. So a central angle again has to have its vertex as the center of the circle, and the angle measure is equal to the arc measure. Now, if the vertex lies on a circle, like so, the measure of this angle right here is going to be half of 65. Okay? So the angle measure is half the measure of the intercepted arc. So from here to here is 65. Then this angle right down here, angle XZY, is going to be half of that. So that would be 32.5. Then, if your vertex lies inside the circle, but it is not a central angle. Let's see, like that's the center. It's not really the center, but as long as E is not the center of the circle, the angle measure is half the sum of the intercepted. So it would be half this angle right here, and this angle right here would be half of 84 plus 60. Then, if the vertex lies outside, okay, look at this angle right here. It's smaller than these two other angles. It's smaller than these two angles. That means I need to subtract, not add, but subtract because it's less than. So in order to find this angle, I would have to take half of the 676 minus the 30. Okay, so let's look at this. This right here, it's sitting on the circle. And since it's on the circle, all you do is take half of the arc that it's across from. So that would get us 60 degrees. This one, it has it inside. Since it's inside, but it's not on the circle, then that means that I'm going to be adding. So I'm going to take half, but I'm going to be adding the two arcs together. So I would take the 130 and add the 32 to it. So that would get me 1/2 of 162. That would get me 81 degrees. So this angle right here is 81 degrees. Then this one, it's on the outside. And some of you are like, well, but it doesn't give us this arc measure. Well, if a whole circle is 360 degrees, and this is a whole circle, and this part over here is 240, in order to find this right here, I'm going to take 360 and minus 240 and get 120 degrees. Now, because this angle right here is on the outside, we're going to be subtracting. So we take half and we subtract 240 minus 120. How do I know which one goes first? Because it has to be a positive angle measure. So that means that I need to have the bigger number come first. So that'll get us 60 degrees. Again, this one is the same thing. You're going to subtract these two. So I'm going to take 1/2 102 minus 40. When I subtract these, that's a 2, that's a 62, so 31 degrees.